Talk of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources, such as inspirational profiles.
Having disability is not inability.
Every Friday 9 p.m., it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for?
Was brought to you by.
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21# and select daily, or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Juko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, it is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
All right, a very good morning and thank you very much for joining us. Like I did mention at the start of the show, today we are spreading everything, good energy, good vibe, entertainment, information, and above it all, love. So why not join us in our conversation? The conversation is looking at the relevance of Valentine's Day. Is it worth the celebration? You, our dear viewer, can be part of this conversation and of course, sharing with us your feedback in regards to your best memory from Valentine's. If at all you've ever celebrated the day, and if at all it has a lot to do with you, you can as well share how important it is. And in the same regard, I'll be sharing with you a very interesting story at the end of the show today. I hope I remember, because I do have a friend of mine who was born on this day. She's a female, but the story behind our friendship is one that is very exciting. But besides that, if I'm to just give you a little bit of an overview of Valentine's Day, it is a day to celebrate romantic love, friendship, and admiration. And it's one that is always celebrated on the 14th day of February. Now, when you are to trace back the history of Valentine's, it is a day named after Saint Valentine, a Catholic priest who lived in Rome in the 3rd century. Now, Pope Gelasius established the feast of Saint Valentine in 496 in the year of our Lord, that is AD. Now, the holiday became associated with romantic love in the 14th and 15th centuries. Now, in the 18th century, England, couples in England would give each other flowers, sweets, and greeting cards. Now, when you look at that, it has not been so long that here in Uganda people started appreciating it. And since yesterday we were celebrating World Radio Day, one of the pioneers of private radio stations in Uganda, in one pastor, I think he's a pastor as well, Peter Sematimba. Yes. He's one of those that was so intentional when it comes to introducing Valentines in Uganda, a man who had also had his stint in the United States. So pretty much he had got the culture and decided to bring it and spread it into Uganda. It continuously grew amongst the Ugandans. Now, in this generation, it has become part and parcel. And I won't be surprised when lovers decide to call it a public holiday because they want to show off that they are being loved. Now, this conversation that we're going to be having, I have Olive Monica Najuma on set with me, and then we also have an amazing guest with us. This particular one is Apostle Mukwaya Emmanuel Newton. Just to be very factual here, he said he is married to one woman. So he's a married man, and you should as well know he's a marriage counselor, a businessman, and a book author. So the Apostle joins us, and he's going to be giving us his take on Valentine. But of course, I do have the controversial Olive Monica Najuma, who will as well be giving us some bit of her take on Valentines. First, I'll start with Apostle. Very good morning, Apostle. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Joram. Good morning, Olive. And good morning, viewers. Thank you for hosting me.
Okay, good to have you. Olive, I don't know which name I can use on this particular Valentine's Day, but the topic is ahead of us. Good morning and good to have you.
It's amazing that we are here to celebrate love, to celebrate lovers, and to even remind those that are saying the day is not about them, that
yeah. But that said, Apostle, I'll start with you.
Yes.
Valentine's. I want to get your perspective in two contexts. One from the Christian realm of things, and then two from the social affairs of things. Understanding of Valentine's Day.
There are about 6 schools of thought when it comes to Valentine's. Number 1, there are those who don't care about the day.
No.
Number 2, there are those who look at the day from the angle of Saint Valentine's, like you mentioned. Now, Saint Valentine's is a gentleman who used to marry Roman soldiers. It was prohibited for Roman soldiers to get married, and because he used to marry them, he was killed by the Roman officials, and later the day came to be called Valentine's Day in honor of the man. The third school of thought, God's opinion. The fourth, the day being about love. The fifth, and I believe one of the most important, is God's opinion concerning the day. What's my take on this day? Valentine's Day should be celebrated. It should be honored. Not because of what others have, which is the 6th school of thought, that it is an evil day. It is demonic because of the history, but rather because of what the Lord says about the day in the scriptures, and the day being about love. If you Google the day, Valentine's Day, where it came from, you will find 2 sites, 2 links. The first being about Saint Valentine, and the second, in the Roman history, you will find that they used to celebrate for 3 days, from the 13th to the 15th, and it was called the Festive of Lupercalia. It was in honor of a god of fertility, an agricultural god who was called Faunus. And because of that history, there are many who don't want to associate themselves with the day. But then they cite their reasoning and their school of thought from scriptures like Deuteronomy and Leviticus, where the Lord says, do not follow the ordinances of pagan gods and the worship of those gods. Now, Valentine's Day today is not about that. During the worship of Faunus, people used to kill 2 goats, and they would kill a dog as well. They would sprinkle some blood on people because they believed it used to take away infertility. And the women would be caned, would be whipped with pieces of skins from these goats, and they believed that process was taking away the infertility. Now, so many women would go on to undress so that they receive these lashes of goat skin and dog skin. Now, that is the reason why many do not want to be associated with the day, because they believe it is demonic and it is towards these Roman gods. The Egyptians also had it, and even the Greek. But then, when you look at the two scriptures they base on, in Deuteronomy and in Leviticus, the scriptures are about following ordinances and being intentional to worship these gods. Now, most people today are not about worshiping these gods on Valentine's. They are simply about making business. They are about celebrating their loved ones, celebrating their wives, celebrating their husbands. Wives, you should note that it's not only just a day to celebrate the women and the ladies. And that is why it is an okay day for me. And if you look at the religious or spiritual perspective, like you asked me, Joram, when you go to the Bible, specifically in Romans chapter 5, it's about verse 25, he says this, that do not judge any man, do not judge another man's servant basing on the days and the foods they eat. And he says, I am paraphrasing, if you believe in a particular day, that is up to you, so be it. If someone doesn't believe in it, it is okay. Do not judge each other because of these days. I celebrate children.
Okay, and Apostle brings it in two ways, and not only in two ways, by the way, he has given us a breakdown of how we do understand this and how people celebrate Valentine's. Now, let me head to Olive. Olive, Valentine's changes over the years. How people perceive it, how people appreciate the day. There are lots of views from that side. From your side of things, Olive, how do you view Valentine's?
Well, I view Valentine's in two ways, Joram. One, yes, I like the rationale behind Valentine's Day. It is to celebrate love. And here, by the way, it's not only romantic love. I've seen people over the years include celebrating their parents, celebrating their friends, and sometimes even celebrating themselves. I remember one of the dinners I remember on Valentine's Day is a dinner I actually had with a female friend of mine. We decided to take ourselves out, and it was a good day. But the other issue for me is that Valentine's Day has become a hugely commercialized event, influenced by capitalism, of course. So you will see different sectors pushing flowers, pushing chocolates, pushing extravagant gifts or gifting as a way to celebrate Valentine's. The issue I have with this is that it makes the people that can't afford certain things feel like they cannot celebrate Valentine's. It looks like if I can't buy flowers, I cannot celebrate Valentine's. It has put couples in a place where there are expectations regardless of someone's income levels. You will find that if someone gives you, I remember in high school, boys would give girls plastic flowers. But now, you can't do that because people's expectations have gone really high. But at the end of the day, one wonders, does this benefit the lovers or does it benefit the sectors that are pushing for these commodities like flowers, like the chocolates, like the perfumes? Like right now, Joram, something you'd buy at, let's say, 50,000 shillings, I believe that its price has doubled. If you go to, let's say, Garden City right now and other places where they sell flowers, you may not get a simple bouquet to give a loved one because they're either sold out, booked out. So one wonders, okay, if I don't have a lot, but I want to celebrate my person, shouldn't I do it on Valentine's? Because the people that have are the ones that are recognized. But also the weight it puts on to the couples.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, like tomorrow, you've seen the pictures people have been sharing. This picture was taken on Friday. This picture was shared tomorrow. When you see a couple fighting, and you do realize that there are two sides to this, by the way. I'm a lady who loves Valentine's. I'm a lady who loves to celebrate love every day, but I'm like, we celebrate Christ every day, but on Christmas, it's even more special. So for Valentine's, the couples who say every day is a love day, I don't subscribe to that notion. I'm like, yes, we celebrate every day, but on Valentine's, if your woman loves Valentine's, then do it for her. You don't even do it for yourself. That's love, what love is all about.
Olive, there is also this argument. There is also this argument that some people weren't so much interested in Valentine's, but because of the pressure on social media, they tend to be moved, and they're like, why doesn't my man celebrate me yet other women are being celebrated?
I was coming to that, yes. So there is the pressure it puts on couples in terms of expectations, where men are telling us they no longer want vests and socks and belts. Even the apostle is agreeing with me here. So men no longer want certain quality of gifts. And earlier I was saying, can you tell us the kind of women that are in your life? Some of you are dating campus girls, okay? They don't have jobs, but they want to gift you. They can afford the socks, and you're saying you don't want the socks. But if it's a grown woman and you have been investing in her, keyword investing, and she's not giving you a gift you think you're worthy of, then there is a problem. So I hear the men complaining, but there are nuances to this. But Jerome, what I was saying, to answer your question, yes, there is the pressure. And like I said, there are couples where the man or the woman indeed loves their person, but probably the finances can't allow them to go all out. But because other people are receiving, imagine you're in a group of friends and probably all of you are married, and your friends are buying their spouses these extravagant gifts. The pressure is going to get to you to have to do something. And this is how people may actually get into taking loans for something that it matters, but not so much. You can take a loan to pay school fees. You shouldn't take a loan to buy a Valentine's Day gift.
Interesting. And to your dear viewer, you can be part of this conversation by sharing your feedback on the X app and using the hashtag UBCGMU, and then also 0709602592 via SMS and WhatsApp. So we just want a simple understanding. What do you understand by Valentine's Day? And then also you can as well share with us your experience with the day, whether it kicked off a relationship, whether it was the end of your relationship, or whether it's the first day you got a serious gift. You can as well share with us. However, on the side of the changing trends in how people celebrate Valentine's, this has created a lot of pressure, just like Oliver shared. Yesterday, in my observation as I was moving around, as an individual who's really not so much part of this day, I saw so many men buying flowers, men were buying gifts, wrapping them up. It was quite unfortunate that I didn't see a sign of a female rushing to buy anything. So it seems the pressure is so much on the side of men.
How much time did you spend making this observation, Jerome?
But Apostle, let's get into this conversation of the gifting part. Celebrating Valentine's has changed tremendously. From just simple flowers to now money bouquets, and then from money bouquets people are now sharing bigger gifts. Some people are gifting their wives, girlfriends, vehicles, trips to a vacation out of the country. So many things have changed, and it's continuing to pile the pressure on everybody who is not receiving or who is not giving to any person. So who is, of course it is Valentine's, but one may say, are we supposed to only give to our partners? Are we supposed to give to people we are dating? How best can we celebrate it?
Thank you. First of all, I'm sure that now my wife is awake, my daughters are on site. I love you so much, honey, and thank you for making me a better man. Happy Valentine's Day, and greetings to my two daughters, Janelle and Mary. Now, Olive brought in the economic bit of it and how it has become expensive, how it has changed. It is incumbent upon an individual not to allow certain pressures because certain men or women are doing certain things. You should do what you're able to do. First of all, I'm glad that now there is a lot of money involved. There is a lot of expensive things that are involved. It is not written anywhere that you should be the one to spend much buying gifts for your loved one. You can also cross over to the other side that makes money. You can look for roses and find a way of packaging these roses. You sell them on the cheap and you make good money. You can come up with various business ideas. There are so many people who would want to reach into the heart of hearts of their loved ones, but they cannot. There are others who are gifted with the ability to arrange poems, stories, songs. You can choose to come up with these messages, these songs about love, and then you make some money as people buy them from you. There are people who earn simply by writing poems for others, helping others to put across a certain message. You simply don't have to come up with a very expensive gift. There are so many Valentines I celebrated with my wife Juliana now, yet then I didn't buy any gift. I simply held her hands, looked into her eyes, and gave her those sweet words, assurance, and all that. You see, love making, romance, and all this is an art. You simply need to know your person. There are millions of women in this world. There are millions of men. You should know the kind you chose, and it is not a must you should take a certain lady to be yours. Go where you're able to show love, to appreciate it. We shall not bear with you when you're complaining, you're spending a lot on your woman. You passed all other women and you went for that particular woman. So that one is your bucket of baggage, sorry to say baggage, for you to carry. But there are many of us who are expressing love to our loved ones with simple gifts. It is the art, it is the intention, it is the mastery of dealing with your loved ones' emotions, dealing with their hearts. And these gifts are unisex. They are not only for the ladies. We are waiting for our gifts, and like Olive said, we have so many belts, so many hankies, so many wallets.
You can't have enough hankies.
You can now send us some money. You can now come up with other creative gifts. It is okay to gift your husband with a Range Rover, nice cars. It is Valentine's Day. Let us celebrate.
One of the things I've picked from here is that you can as well use words of affirmation as a Valentine's gift. You can as well send a text. And for the women, it is very obvious that the men are tired of you buying them boxers, vests, and hankies, watches, and they also want you to buy them some.
Jerome, when you say watches, it depends though. The pastor here has just told us to buy our main Range Rovers. Okay? Now let's put this into context.
He was exaggerating that one.
No, but there is a woman who can actually, I mean, Beyonce bought Jay-Z a Bugatti at some point.
But I do believe women can also afford the cars.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is there are women that can. I have seen a lady who gifted her husband of so many years with the van that he liked. It was a pickup truck, and she surprised him with that. It wasn't on Valentine's Day, but she celebrated him. So there are ladies who can do that. But a watch, Jerome, if your girlfriend gave you a Rolex, not the one of Nyanya Mbisi, would you say no?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
That's a worthy watch.
Yes,
Okay.
I would just accept. I would accept it, and I would be happy.
Yeah, but I think men are tired of spending. Also, for me, I think that where the problem is, Jerome,
Yes.
is that in as much as women are there to be given, to be taken care of, men too are human. But I think there are two things here.
Okay.
I think men are tired of spending so much, and when time comes for them to receive something, the women put in the least effort. I know a friend who told me that he broke up with a girl because on his birthday, she gave him branded items from work. Like how I will give you a gift hamper, but the diary has UBC, the pen has UBC, the cup has UBC. So basically, I got stuff from work and I gave them to him as a gift. So he was like, this is someone I just spent 3 million on to celebrate her birthday. I took her out of town to celebrate. I didn't want something very expensive, but I needed there to be thoughtfulness.
Okay.
So ladies, it may not be about how expensive the gift is, but are you thoughtful? Because if this man is bending over backwards to make you happy, you should do something too. But then there is the other aspect, Joram, where some guys are asking for these things, but what have they been doing for their wives? The Bible says, let's actually look at married people. The Bible says that men love your wives as Christ loved the church. But you look at how he's been loving this woman, he's yelling at her, he's condescending to her, he doesn't cater to her emotional or even physical or even financial gifts. The Bible says you should not deny each other, but sometimes probably he has even taken sex off the menu, and probably he has a side chick somewhere. So this woman is hurt. This woman is hurting. And on a day like this, do you expect to get anything from her? No, you will not.
All right. Although one of the other things I've come to realize that if you're a giver, in most cases you should not be giving from a position of you expecting something.
Yes.
And it is one of the reasons as to why you will not see certain men argue about women not gifting them. Because it is in them to give.
Yes.
And then you'll also find some women who are naturally givers and they are giving from a position of, I just wanted to see you happy, so I'm giving you. And they don't expect something in return, though if you do it, they would still be happy. Now I have a comment coming in here. This one says, good morning Joram, Olive and our guest. Valentine, according to my understanding, is a day to celebrate general love, not only marital love. Yes. I mean, my mom or sister can be my Valentine as well.
Sure.
But the way couples monopolize this day, mainly ladies, ole moi. Secondly, this day is also a big burden to men who have financial hardships. It's on this day where they are seen as mean, stingy and useless. Of course, ladies always expect a lot on this day. And the funny thing is the day is gaining momentum as they pass by. Kati omwavu wa kufa. This one is a cricket Derek Gagaman from Makindi Luafu. But I do know, by the way, Derek, that we do have some people who care less about this day.
Yeah, sure.
And they're both women and men, and they care less about the day. They treat it as a normal day. It is for those that have actually been part of the day, and there are also those that really treat this day as a special one for them. So it's all about understanding the person you choose to be your partner. It can even be your mother, who also loves to be appreciated on such a day. So
can I say something,
yes,
Joram? I think there are two types of people. There are those who genuinely don't care about that day.
Yes.
But there are people who have convinced that they don't care about that day because the people... I'll give you an example. I know a lady who was getting married and the husband-to-be told her, I'll give you the engagement ring at your Kwanjula. For him, he didn't believe in these things of let me propose. He said, I'll give you that ring. You know that moment when the guy puts a ring, with the promise of a wedding coming soon.
Yes,
and that's exactly what he did. But modern trends tell us, take me somewhere, maybe organize a dinner or something, and propose to me before we now go to the parents for the kuchala. So there is that. Now, there are people who say, my husband doesn't like those things, so they have convinced themselves that they don't care. I think as couples, we need to go back and actually have conversations. Do these things matter to you or they don't? If you find that your partner, they matter to your partner, you can say, by the way, this day doesn't matter to me. I'll do a little bit of something, but just know that even if I don't go all out, I still care for you. I think we should avoid being dismissive because you, the guy or the woman, you don't like it, so the other person shouldn't like it. We need to embrace what the other person likes.
I think we need to realize that love is an art,
Yeah.
and life is about memories. Whether with your mother, your spouse, it's about creating those memories and expressing this art. We need to understand our people. Women are emotional beings.
Yes.
We need to know how to cross the layer of emotions and reach in their heart of hearts. And sometimes it is not even the gift that you give her. It is about the art. There are people who appreciate these days just because their loved ones are there, and all they do is taking walks, talking, looking at the stars, looking at the skies, and they celebrate their day. There are others who break up simply because the phones are now turned off. Someone's phone has been off since 12, and it will be on 2 days from now.
Because he's at the men's conference.
So it's about knowing the art. It is about knowing how to make the moments, how to celebrate them, how to make them memorable. That is what the day should be about. We should not focus much on what people are doing, on how much they are spending. Let's focus on what we have, what we can spend. And yes, you may not be living the day, but that person there is in this world. I know of women who even buy themselves gifts,
And pretend.
post them, and receive them.
Okay, sister, don't do that.
And pretend
That's
like they've
too
been
much.
loved or someone has
Yes.
sent them.
Because
Now-
everyone at work is receiving flowers.
Yes, everyone is receiving the flowers. Imagine what you can do in such a lady's heart when you come up with a simple gift and send it to her. So it's all about learning your person.
Okay. And some more comments here. Good morning, UBC. I feel Valentine, according to me, means lovers expressing their love and affection through gifts and greetings. In addition to that, it's a love renewal. Bio Robert, thank you, Robert. Then listen, good morning, UBC. This is a day of not only romance, but a day of love expression. Ladies can receive gifts at any time, not specifically Valentine's. Wishing you the best of the day, Gilbert in Bundibujo district. Thank you, Gilbert. And then this one didn't leave his name, but didn't leave his or her name, but they are wishing us a happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for that comment. And Olive,
Yes.
the aftermath of Valentine's Day is one of those that is a beauty to watch at times.
Yes.
Some tend to strengthen their love or relationships regardless of which bond they have. It can be friendship, it can be parental kind of love. And then on the side of matrimonial or romantic relationships, they're also strengthened when the Valentine's Day has been a success, or if the person who was gifted had the chance to maybe spend that day with their loved ones. But on the other side of the coin, we've also had stories where the aftermath of the Valentine's Day has left relationships broken, disappointments here and there, simply because people had expectations.
Yeah.
What causes all of this?
Expectations, high expectations. And Apostle here did mention that someone calls you, the phone is off. Now, Jerem, even when I don't care so much about Valentine's Day, why is your phone off? Why is your phone off on 13th? Why is your phone off on 14th? Why is your phone back on sometime on 15th or 16th? Now this day is even on a Friday. What are you going to tell me? Because when you are in love or in a relationship with someone, you also know their character. If Olive's phone is never off, and suddenly Olive's phone is off the entire weekend, what is Olive going to tell you? That what? They didn't have power, we no longer have load shedding. That what? She lost her phone and then through a miracle of Christ she found it? No. So there are certain things we do in celebration of this day that are, for lack of a better word, stupid. There are things we should not do, especially if you're in a committed relationship. Now for me, it will make me think you're seeing someone else and that's why you disappeared. It's very hard to change that notion and the relationship is ruined. So what am I saying? Even when your phone is off because you can't afford to buy the gift, instead of switching off the phone, tell your person, I know this means something to you. I'm not in position to do ABCD, but I promise when I get money, maybe we shall have dinner. Like, conversations should be a normal part of a relationship. You should not shy away from certain things because you're like, when everyone is spending, I don't have the money. If you don't have the money, talk to your woman. And if that woman honestly loves you beyond what you can provide, she will stay with you and Valentine's will not ruin the relationship. Now, for the lovers that are receiving gifts, Jerome, there are some people who are there because of what they are getting. A girl will stick around because you gave her a Range Rover.
True.
So, before you buy the Range Rover, it's important to ascertain that she's not just there because of the things you're giving her, but she appreciates you, and even you, because also some people are about spending rather than expressing love. A man whose wife keeps saying, I need more time with you, you're not here, you work so much, you're never with the family, will give her money to throw money at the problem which is at hand, which is we don't have quality time as a family. And he thinks, Valentine, let me go all out. But at the end of the day, that problem will stay. That problem will stay because she wants to feel you, to feel your presence, to build a bond with you. That's why sometimes you'll find a married woman, and I'm not even saying that cheating is okay, but you've had cases of married women going with the driver, going with the shamba boy, because that's the person who is available. So we need to go back to creating lasting bonds with our loved ones. We need to go back to quality time. It's not about money, it's not about the gifts. But for those who appreciate their people and they can afford to gift them and they go all out, of course. A woman loves to be given, a man loves to be respected. At the end of the day, everyone wins.
All right, Apostle, I'll be taking your parting shots. As we are celebrating this day, it has just started, but we are bound to receiving news and exciting ones. And then we're also about to receive shocking details as the day progresses or even after the day. Your parting shots and message.
Certain relationships are bound to break, and it is a good thing. When a building is set on a poor foundation, it has to be broken. If it is not, then it will be completed, and at one point it will have to crack and break. Now, certain relationships, certain phones are off because someone has more than 3 men, more than 4 women, and it is good. A thief has 40 days. Today is the 40th day, and good luck to the thieves. Good luck to those who have been with the thieves. It is a day for reset. Tomorrow you will begin again, and that is okay. Love is a journey, and one day you'll find the right person. Now, most importantly, for those who are in formidable relationships, those who are intentional, those who purpose to stay together, those who have issues with their marriages, I pray that you will be restored, you will be strengthened, you will be refreshed in Jesus' mighty name. And my wife, Juliana, I'm coming. Happy Valentine's.
Ow.
All right, and of course, he's wishing Valentine's to his special people, Apostle. Olive, your parting shot?
Jerome, I had a question before my parting shot. Go little Tanga poster gamba my wife.
I was just awing. And
you're like,
Mogambe gurute tigenda kogwa. Ndawoja ogira osinzira.
Olive, what are your parting shots?
It's a beautiful day, and if you do love that woman, if you do love that man, go out of your way and make them feel special, especially if you know that this day means something to them. But even if they've never showed you that it means something to them, probably they're trying to pretend that it has nothing to do with them. Surprise them, be thoughtful. What matters is the thoughtfulness behind the gift. Show that you care and that you understand the person, and let the bonds created today be the bonds that will last a lifetime.
Well,
you need to
indeed.
be intentional.
And there you have it from Olive Monica. Now, Juma, we've also been having Apostle Mukwaya Emmanuel Newton, who is leader of Healing Room Ministries Uganda. He's a book author, a marriage counselor, and also a businessman. He has been joining us this morning for this insightful conversation. Thank you very much, Apostle, for being part of us.
Thank you.
And as we're summing up, just in some of the breaking news that we do have this morning, is that President Museveni has renewed AIGP Tom Magambo's contract as CID Director for 2 more years. Now, Magambo, who was appointed in 2022, led key investigations and reforms to strengthen Uganda's criminal justice system. So here, the team, Good Morning Uganda, want to congratulate AIGP Tom Magambo upon his contract renewal as CID Director. Now, also, we have one more comment. This one says, a day when it is traditional to send a card, often anonymously, to a person who is romantically involved with or attracted to. I want to be with the woman I love on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Jero from Kasese. All right, Jero. Thank you very much for that message. I want to believe that you are sending that same message to maybe that woman you want to spend your life with.
See a perfect gift.
Huh? Jesus. But that mentioned, I also have to put this here. Cubs Fashions is the man behind this outfit that I'm wearing today. And he's located at Jemba Plaza, room number 124B, Luwum Street. And if you're wondering how I got this car, I don't know the name of this outfit anyway, so I'll ask from him. And then when we do return after the break, by the way, we do have something special. We are unveiling 2 new faces to the team Good Morning Uganda. But before that, we shall be having a very interesting and amazing performer here on set this morning. Is none other than Hilary Dawn. Hilary will be kicking off the bit of the entertainment here on the Friday edition, which is also serving as the Valentine's edition of Good Morning Uganda. Stick around. Good morning.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archive stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Coming soon on UBC.
Are you ready to take your fitness journey to the next level? Join the Sweat Squad by Sion. Coming soon to UBC TV. With expert guidance, cutting-edge workouts, and a supportive community. You'll be unstoppable.
Welcome to Good Morning Uganda, your go-to morning show to kickstart your day with all the latest updates.
Let's dive deep into issues that matter most to you.
In a world of stories waiting to be told, the headlines are your guide. Navigate the currents of news and knowledge with our daily updates of newspapers. Stay informed, stay empowered.
From the roar of the crowd to the thunder of victory, witness the drama unfold with our sports updates. Whether on the field or in the stands, join us as we celebrate the spirit of champions.
Rise with Good Morning Uganda, weekdays from 6:30 a.m.
Juko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
You're watching Good Morning Uganda Friday edition, and I'm Olive Monica Najuma. Happy Valentine's Day to you all, the lovers, not the haters, but the lovers and the friends, and a special happy Valentine's Day greeting to Jerome Paul Sonko. Wow, this day is very special, and if you're wondering why I'm wishing it for Jerome, Jerome is ripe. Jerome is ripe. I don't know what the ladies are doing, but Jerome is ripe. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day. I hope you do have a beautiful, beautiful day with the people that you love. It could be a lover, it could be your parents, it could be a friend, but do not break the bank. Spend within your limits because there is tomorrow as well. Now, news coming in indicates that President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has renewed AIGP Tom Magambo's contract as CID Director for 2 more years. Magambo, appointed in 2022, has led key investigations and reforms to strengthen Uganda's criminal justice system. So from us at Good Morning Uganda, we say congratulations to Magambo, and we wish him the very best. And happy Valentine's Day to him. So now that he has been appointed again, he should take his wife out on this day. But now coming back to Good Morning Uganda, here in studio with me, ready to give us love ballads, enjoy Valentine's Day, serenade us into the day, is Hilary Don, right on site with me. Good morning. How are you? Do you have a girlfriend? Hilary, my understanding is
Yes.
that you are loved on in terms of the music you're going to give us.
Yes.
Kati, why don't you have an answer for my question?
I think Jesus is the answer. Mtonzi waffe yasalawo, so
Okay. You see, earlier, before the show began, we had 2 last songs before we started.
Yes.
One was from John Legend, All of Me, that he sang for his wife, Chrissy Teigen. And then the other was Perfect from Ed Sheeran. And he sang it for his wife to be at the time, now his wife. Now, Hilary, what's the inspiration behind your nice music?
Of course, you know, I'm a person of a bigger picture. So whatever I do, whatever I sing, it's coming soon.
It's coming soon.
Yeah. So whoever will come, ajja kusanga byowe ebiri. Yeah.
I like that. So tell me about your music. Which genre is it, and also are they original compositions by yourself?
Oh yeah. Whatever I do is all mine, and the kind of music I do, I think all round. Any style, I can be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you have for us today? Is
A
it
lot.
love ballads? Is it hip-hop?
Exactly. Apparently, I'm in love because it's love that made us. And that's why we are celebrating love still.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I see the colors are giving. It's giving Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So since you said you're still single,
yeah.
are you single and searching?
Of course, because at my age, you cannot be single and comfortable.
Okay.
That's denial.
Can you send that message to Jerome Paul?
So whoever is there that is my age,
Yes.
please stop living that life of denial. You cannot be single at
Please
my
mention
age
the
and
name.
comfortable. Uncle, you
Jerome
know,
Paul.
on a Valentine's Day when a woman requests, please you provide. So Uncle Jerome Paul and Hilary Dawn.
Yongera mu Def Saino.
Uncle Jerome Paul.
Ne Def Saino.
Def Saino.
Godwin.
Kauzi.
Shafiq.
Mwena, please. You cannot be single and comfortable. We are all single and searching. Just mtonzitana sala. Urhangata kachwire.
Okay. Hilary,
yes,
give
please.
us the music.
Nishabango mutima gona gumpe dukunde yinyine jine yawe baby ninye natkore bya burijo nishabango mutima gona gumpe dukunde yinyine jine yawe baby ninye natkore bya burijo oh my baby murungi yija erizoba no kurya byona iwe buzima baby niwereba echindio munda nyowe tinchifa wizire kompereza habyezire oh my baby hani nkwenda wena kunkweta wagenda na bariya nsigara nintanyaguruka forgive me baby iyo mawana noli muhara w'abahinda nonchimanya ngo byikabyemera ndikurwana nguka kusigaze iwe baby nompenda oya ninkukunda January to December omutima gwanje gona ngukuhire tware byanje lete byawe bya burijo nishabango mutima gona gumpe dukunde yinyine jine yawe baby ninyenda tukore bya burijo nishabango mutima gona gumpe dukunde yinyine jine yawe baby ninyenda tukore bya burijo chikore nka burijo kugenda mu kidongo kunyiga omunyigo mupeya nkabarongo arukundo weza gitaha kameza oya kunkweta wagenda na bariya ahari ogo mwana nshobiti konkarebo mwana buzima nkake mwantanyo we kuri omcharo rukundo yeye baby tepimwa timbanja mawe nkunda kwagira yagumaho tindinduka ebigezo n'obubirija ayizina rye niundi tikinga iwo mutima utaritina bo bingi nkareba bakanshara omutima bafutaza iwo akabazo kasiga I'm on my way ndi muninyija 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 akonka baby nshobera egiteba rukundo eimpurira ahari ogo mwana enshobitimanya ari accurate nkababariya nobunkuronda sente zikabura iwo wanje nimanya tohinduka mbwe nimatari ogunkundoha na mababy nimpamya nokimanya nkunda kwagira yagumaho tindinduka ebigezo n'obubirija ayizina rye niundi tikinga I'm on my way ndi muninyija 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 yeah biti bochikorotiwe kushanga nnorema karichureta byone bye barambireba ansa enyoreka leita Hai mama nyawe rukundo nenshobera yeimwe nkorenta nkakusigira omutima nimanya ngo kagubika echo wanje ninkwamiza buzima n'abamwe giwero mshomesa akanodi nayo byoniwe byokora bishemeza oripeni ndifairo gache mwantanyo we kuri omcharo rukundo yebite ndimwatumwa Don Burizoba Ogo mwana inyena ngwabo wanje Burizoba ogwa kumaturo wanje Ogo mwana inyena ngwabo wanje Bweni wogu uzimani wararye byanje Ogo mwana wakureba n'umukoba mwiza Nomurongo ni nyakato na kurata nyamwija Irakarye kwa gamba we no shuti ni kanyonza Ainunu hajiro kwa bibasa Nimpora tivyamani Ogo mwana mpumuza Timagunka wandi Akashesha nyimusya Emirimu njishumamu Omazo nchigaruka Kachachira kanzamu Mundeche mukunde Byona mbimuhe omugira migisha nkogu byona bimushemerire inyena ngwabo wanje burizoba bakumaturo wanje ogo mwana inyena ngwabo wanje mboni wogu uzimani wararye byanje ninyenda ngume mukwateje ecyarashabe muretere Anibiro mubiri nkamarebo mwiziba Obumbwi no guti kuzana kubuguma ndi kuronda ki Ebinkwenda ni wabine ni woga shugine abanda musoriye na wankunzire ni woga murungi Ondota no babandi Ogo mwana inyena ngwabo wanje Burizoba ogwa kumaturo wanje Ogo mwana ninyena ngwabo wanje Mbani wogu buzimani wararye byanje Ninyenda chikamura mukama Nyowe kuona kabantura nishaba Iwo koisha nkako mutima gwanje Iguroye chingire Nabana tuzare Nyowe nyikirize Baby ni umpa naje buri chere ndiwo ijo tware abo rugambo bakinare barechabe mitima iragwire okareto businge uwatwara maganya no mutima torogubice byona no bimara ninyena ngwabo wanje burizoba ogo mwana ninyena ngwabo wanje bani wogu uzimani wara Museveni. Ha! Hilary, go! Highway, boom the boy. Yelelele, yele, hurrah, hurrah, Rukundo way. Hurrah, hurrah, ogoni Hilary doni, and in a temperature touchy. Manyaruhanga kakukwasa, nanye nkakwekwata, kobura omutima gunshasha, bwenu mani okampamba. Egoto bwenu nomanya baby, ninye nango manyo nchenje, abandi nomanya nenkwenje, ninye nango gumonye denge. You're my personal, no mtima na kwa personal. You're my personal, no mtima na kwa. I will do this and that, baby. Ninye na kukundeje, this and that, my way. Ninye na kukwateje, mbiona mbikore, nenzamba zigambewe, this and that, aibambe. Byona ni yesi mawe Fainare nyowe nkubwine Ahota yomtima gwetenga Tinkumanya yaba nimbasa Ntakwine nyowe nindwara You're my personal No mtima na kuha personal You're my personal No mtima na kuha personal Mpora, mienda mkwate jiwe mpora Mazima kutuze jiwe hama Rekundo ninya jine manya Na mazima highway This and that baby Ninye na mkundeje This and that my way Ninye na mkwate ja will do this and that Yona mbikore Nenzamba zigambewe This and that haibambe Yona ni yesu Kwasa nanye nkakwekwata kobura omutima gunshasha bwenu mwani wokampamba egotyo nimanyabo nibashabiriza ebyo omutima byona tibasasira nobo kubaha bingi tibakiguda shati doa ariko takigura You're my personal no mtima na kuha personal 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 You're my personal ninye nango manyo nchenje You're my personal no mtima na kuha personal
Well, my personal person. Yes, today it's just a bit disappointing that Hilary Don here, with all those beautiful ballads, he does not have a personal person yet. But he did say that the application season is on, and you can send them through. So Hilary will be coming back with us later on, because we'll have another artist and they will be giving us some of their collaborations. So stick around, because we are just getting started. Again, this is the Good Morning Uganda Friday edition. We are so glad that you're here, and we are celebrating Valentine's Day with you. So this is Good Morning Uganda. Happy Valentine's Day edition. Stick around, because we still have so much more coming for you. Hilary will be back. And we'll be back, and we will be revealing two beautiful new faces on Good Morning Uganda. I'm excited. Are you excited like I am? Stick around. Today is a good day. I feel it. Very good day.
UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda.
Welcome to Good Morning Uganda, your go-to morning show to kickstart your day with all the latest updates.
let's dive deep into issues that matter most to you.
In a world of stories waiting to be told, the headlines are your guide. Navigate the currents of news and knowledge with our daily updates of newspapers. Stay informed, stay empowered.
From the roar of the crowd to the thunder of victory, witness the drama unfold with our sports updates. Whether on the field or in the stands, join us as we celebrate the spirit of champions.
Rise with Good Morning Uganda, weekdays from 6:30 a.m.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archive stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Pick of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources such as inspirational profiles.
Having disability is not inability.
Every Friday 9 p.m. it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for?
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21# and select daily, or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
Junko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a portrait project, and now things are moving.
Junko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation.
PDM, my parish, my development, my life. Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
However, the unfortunate bit is that I am yet to receive a share of it, but I will receive a share. And the first phone call I'll make, I'll let Olive know that the flower has been plucked. But to you, our dear viewer, thank you very much for being part of us this Friday, the Valentine's Day edition of Good Morning Uganda Friday edition. Now, the beat of the entertainment continues because now we have an exciting composer, classic, instrumentalist, and more of the same. He's joining us here on Good Morning Uganda Friday edition to set the mood for Valentine's, but then also to set the mood for the weekend. I have Kenneth Nahabwe in studio with me. A very good morning, Kenneth. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
I am well.
Happy to be here, and I'm so glad. Happy Valentine's, by the way.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. Happy Valentine's to you too.
Thank you.
It is the first message I've received after Oliver's Valentine's message. Okay, how are you doing so far? How is the mood like for 2025?
2025 is moving quite well. So far, so good, and we are really sailing so well, for sure.
Okay, if someone wanted to know who is Kenneth Nahabwe, what would you describe yourself as?
So Kenneth Nahabwe is an Afro classic fusionist. So I fuse folk music with contemporary sounds and pop sounds, and yeah, that's what makes me unique. And like what I do mostly is folk music and sound tracking for movies and documentaries. As well as I'm a music teacher, professionally. So that's what I do. That's what people don't know me about.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right. Now I want to leave you on set so that you do the entertainment bit for our dear viewer this morning. What are those songs that you have for them so far?
Love songs, because it's a Valentine's special today. Then yeah, I'll do some little Nyankwe Ruchiga for you guys. Enjoy, please.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our dear viewer out there who's watching, allow me let Kenneth Nahabwe give you that spice of the Valentine's Day this morning.
Never could afford a stove-out ring with a sparkling diamond stone. All I could afford was a loving heart, the only one I own. But I'm just a country boy. Money have I none, I've got silver in the stars, gold in the morning sun, gold in the morning sun. stuck on you. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait along for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm stuck on you. Been there for too long, I guess it's time for me to come on home. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. I'm stuck on you. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait so long for a man like me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Iwekara mukanje, kunzi anje, no yangashana. Tembire kamuta tembo na shuma, kamuta shuma, he my lover. Reka nkurahire ebyawe nebyanje mushana gwanje. Wo wo wo. Ebyawe nebyanje byanje nebyawe mushana gwanje. Ebyawe nebyanje byanje nebyawe rubaju gwanje. Ebyawe nebyanje byanje nebyawe rubaju gwanje. Oh, 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 oh. Yewe kora shake niwe orarire nire niwe omubusasi n'amashemere kwa kanywani ngume niwe omushana gwake nenjure kwe rubaju gwanje ninye niwe kanywani. Wo wo wo. Ebyawe nebyanje byanje nebyawe mushana gwanje. Ebyawe nebyanje byanje nebyawe rubaju gwanje. Ebyawe nebyanje byanje nebyawe mushana gwanje. Wo wo wo. Someday, when I'm awfully low and the world is cold, I will still love you. That's thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. awfully low, and the sun is so. I would still love you, just thinking of you, and the way you look tonight. Oh, yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm, and your cheeks so soft. I would still love you, just thinking of you, and the way you look tonight, and the way you look tonight. Oh, yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm, and your cheeks so soft. I will give it of you, to thinking of you, and the way you look tonight, and the way you look tonight. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? Thinking of.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Welcome to Good Morning Uganda, your go-to morning show to kickstart your day with all the latest updates.
Let's dive deep into issues that matter most to you.
In a world of stories waiting to be told, the headlines are your guide. Navigate the currents of news and knowledge with our daily updates of newspapers. Stay informed, stay empowered.
From the roar of the crowd to the thunder of victory, witness the drama unfold with our sports updates. Whether on the field or in the stands, join us as we celebrate the spirit of champions.
Rise with Good Morning Uganda, weekdays from 6:30 a.m.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Pick of the day on UBC.
One-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
A weekly face-to-face conversation focusing on accountability, inspiration, information, and sensitization of the public from the various sources such as inspirational profiles.
Having disability is not inability.
Every Friday 9 p.m. it's one-on-one with Michael Jordan Lukomwa.
Don't you see anywhere that you would give a credit in the fight against COVID?
My role as the owner of the country is not to, be preoccupied by giving credit to my servant.
We have said that if we are to talk to General Museveni, there must be certain conditions in place.
Is it true that you paid 5 million shillings to MPs that voted for?
Was brought to you by
I'll call you every day, yeah, yo, baby, don't know.
You can now get all the Chibuzi out with MTN voice bundles. Call all networks. Kubei Dondoro. Buy a 25-minute voice bundle for only 1,000. Or buy any daily voice bundle of your choice. Dial *100 *21# and select daily, or use the My MTN app. When we talk together, we are unstoppable.
coming soon on UBC.
Are you ready to take your fitness journey to the next level? Join the Sweat Squad by Sion. Coming soon to UBC TV. With expert guidance, cutting-edge workouts, and a supportive community. You'll be unstoppable.
Juko.
Yo.
Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, it is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
There is myths that so many of you live by. If your eye is twitching, it means you're going to see someone you like. If it shines and rains at the same time, it means a leopard is giving birth. If your hand is itching, it means you're going to get money. If you see an owl it means somebody's gonna die. If you hear of a disease outbreak, just know it is in a village district at the border next to some suspicious country. You will want to scratch that last myth, because Mpox is in 19 districts and Kampala is among with dozens of cases. Please stop going around checking anyone's hand. Mpox kills. Protect your loved ones.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Just like the sun lights up the world, you light up my world. Are we done? Hey, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You never have ever been. You make my heart a ting-a-ling-a-ling. Baby, you're my African queen. Girls of my dream. You take me places I've never ever been. Just like the sun lights up the world, you light up my world. Just like the sun lights up the world, you light up my world, yeah. You're the only one that lights up my life. And just the other day, you turn it around away and change the whole world with astonishing beauty. Baby, you're my African queen, the girl of my dreams. Take me where I've never been, where I've never been. Oh, babies, you're my African queens, the girls of my dreams. Ladies, you take me where I've never been. You make my heart go ting-a-ling-a-ling, ling-a-ling-a-ling. African queens, African queens, babies, you are African queens, African queens. Ah.
And here we are. What choice of the song that is, from a man who has been making rounds in the entertainment world in Africa, on the African continent, Two-Face Idibia. But of course, the African Queen is one of those greatest songs to ever be produced by an African musician. If you listen to the lyrics, they speak about love, they speak about the beauty of Africa. So it is a beautiful, beautiful song, I should say.
Yeah, it is a beautiful song. I just have issues with the artist, but today is a good day.
Hey, you don't want to go into that.
I want violence, but not that violence.
And the artist that they're mentioning about is not Kenneth Nahawe, who has performed that song, but the main composer of the song in Two-Face Idibia, Tubaba, the man who has been very controversial in the past few, not even this month, but he has been very controversial with women in Nigeria, and his marriage has always been in the spotlight for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, for the wrong reasons. And it lays credence to that statement women like to say that men will live in the desert without water. But today men will give us flowers and money and other gifts.
Now, you, our dear viewer, might be surprised and wondering who were the two African queens that were being, you know, that the song was being dedicated to, if that is the right word for me to use, or the right phrase for me to use. Now, those two beauty queens are the reasons as to why the two of us are standing together this morning.
Yes, the two amazing, beautiful women, the new faces, African queens, beautiful. Oh my goodness, have you heard their voices though?
No, I haven't heard their voices. I've only looked at their faces, and I am only happy that I've seen the faces of the two.
Yes. Jerome Paul is very happy with what he has seen. You know, the Bible says when God created earth, he was like, he looked and he saw that it was good.
I am impressed.
And he was pleased. And Jerome is impressed.
I'm impressed, and we're going to be doing the announcement honors this very morning to present to you the new faces of Good Morning Uganda that will be rocking your screens every morning with us, obviously. And of course, these new faces are the reasons as to why we are here, so that you, our dear viewer, get to know more about them. I will, first of all, introduce the first one, and Olive Monica Najima will do the honors to introduce the other. Now, allow me to introduce the first face who will be in for the Good Morning Uganda Tourism Express segment. Our dear viewer, you, a Ugandan, a tourism enthusiast, allow me welcome to the team, Good Morning Uganda, Miss Zakia Lucky. Hi, good morning, Zakia.
Good morning.
How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so excited.
Okay, and to all the viewers there that are watching, do you have a Valentine's today?
Do you have a Valentine's?
Do you have a Valentine's?
But to dear viewers, you can also send in your questions to Jerome Paul Sonko. Ask him if he has a Valentine's. Today I said I don't want peace.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Let me first head back to the team, the other side. Hi, Zakia. Ama, do you have a Valentine's today?
I don't have as yet.
Who
knows, but today I might pick one.
But welcome to the team. We are so happy and excited to have you, and we hope you bring so much energy to the team. Though I need to know more about you. Let the viewer get to know who is Zakia Lucky that we are having as our host for the Good Morning Uganda Tourism Express.
Thank you so much. My name is Zakia Lucky, and I'm your new host for the GMU Tourism Express. I'll be with you for 4 days from Monday to Thursday. Make it a point to be with me. I have been in the tourism industry for 6 years. I joined through Miss Tourism Uganda, and I'm so passionate about tourism. I'm excited for this opportunity.
All right. We are very excited to have you, I can tell you. And we hope we will be having a good time inspiring Ugandans every morning. I am excited to welcome Zakia onto the team. I don't know if you're excited to...
Zakia, you're so much welcome onto the team. I'm happy to have you here. And I believe that you're going to be a very amazing, impactful addition to the team of Good Morning Uganda. So you're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Also, Jerome Paul Sonko is very excited about Zakia's presence here. to borrow from my local language, my mother tongue, essanyu lyalina lya mwoki wa gonja. Ate kati amegeredde nga supu wa dodo.
Meanwhile, in the event of everything, to your idea, you can as well share with us something that you've noticed with our two faces of Good Morning Uganda, Zakia Lucky, and the other that Olive Monica is going to be introducing in just a minute. Well, the excitement is that we're having two new members on the team. And so, yeah, I have to be excited, guys.
Yes, and ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome and introduce to you the other new face on Good Morning Uganda. She will be the person we talk matters, current affairs with, matters in the newsroom, newsreel agenda, and so much more. And her name is Julie Nantaba Musisi. You're welcome to Good Morning Uganda.
Thank you, Olive. So good to be here. So good to be a part of the team.
Much welcome.
Thank you so much.
It's exciting to have you here. First of all, for months now, I've been the own cow in the kraal. I've been surrounded by the bulls. And ladies, I hope that we give these men a run for their money.
Definitely
we show them how it is done.
Definitely so. Definitely so. Looking forward. And, well, in honor of my mother, who once hoped and dreamt to be a part of UBC as a news anchor, in honor of my father, who for the very longest time wanted me to be a part of the national broadcaster in my media career, and above all else, in honor of the Lord Jesus Christ that I serve and love, I'm very excited to join the team to inspire Uganda.
Ooh. Wow, we are happy to have you. You know those songs we our dear, 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 dears.
We are happy to receive
you. Gonna dance,
hey. You're most welcome. But Julie, our dear viewer would like to know more about you if you were asked.
Okay.
Who is Julie Nantaba?
Interesting. Now, before I even say who I am, allow me add to your dance moves. You remember the two signs on top of the dance moves of welcome? Thank you. But Julie F. Nantaba Musisi is a media person. I'm so much into the media space and very excited to join UBC TV to inspire Uganda. I love media for the purpose of impact. All right, and I also love Jesus Christ. So if you found me anywhere away from TV or away from any other media space, definitely I'll tell you a thing or two about the Lord.
Okay. You've mentioned something to do with the Lord. Today I want to, since the day has nothing to do with me, I am supposed to be heading to church in the evening, and Watoto has something very special. Julie,
yes.
I've forgotten the tagline of that event.
It's called Date Night at Downtown.
Yeah. So Oliver will be there at date night, Watoto, just to listen to success stories of married people. And then I also pray that I attack the next flower I see.
Now, I like that part. I like that part very much. Praise the Lord, brethren. A good thing is going to happen. We prophesy today that Jerome Paul will have results by the end of the day and by the end of the year. Now, Julie.
Yes, please.
You have talked about your parents. You have talked about loving the Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes.
But you've not told us if you have a Valentine.
I do, because I'm married.
I
have a very good husband whose name is Musisi, and that's why my last name is Musisi.
Okay.
And that's why I have the...
Hey, mama.
So yes, it's going to be my Valentine.
But that mentioned, after the show, I'm going to meet Zakia. I want to ask her something to do with her Valentines today.
Okay.
But we are going to be leaving the set for the new faces and Kenneth Nahawe to take us into Valentines and also fully welcome our new faces.
Okay, and I will say when we get off the set, I will be recording the questions that Jerome Paul will be asking Zakia. I have to represent. So Cricket Derek Gagamel and all our other viewers, Livingstone, who normally sends us messages, and then Honorable Saurembo, we've not heard from you, but happy Valentine's Day, and I will have results from Jerome also.
Hey, I could, those questions, yes. But dear viewer doesn't need to know about the questions I'm going to ask. But of course, you know, due trust only to get you the gist from whatever will be happening behind the cameras. But then, Olive, as we are leaving the set for Kenneth, how do you intend to celebrate Valentine's Day?
Jerome, I didn't see that coming.
You've been shooting the stones to the team and to all the men on the team. So I wonder how do you intend to celebrate Valentine's?
Okay, I didn't see that coming, but I hope it will be a good day.
All right, and we hope you'll have a good day. Now, to you, our dear viewer, we turn our focus to Kenneth Nahabwe as he gets you into the Valentine's Day, but not only Kenneth Nahabwe, and then also the first performer. Hillary is also part of this particular duo. So let's have an amazing one and a happy Valentine's Day till Monday. Good morning.
Aizinarye ni hunditikinga iwa mutimo taritina bobinji nkareba bakanshara umutima bafutaza iwa kabazo kasiga I'm on my way ndi muninyiza I'm on my way ndi muninyiza bebe I'm on my way ndi muninyiza highway I'm on my way ndi muninyiza akunka baby nshobera egiteba rukundo eyimpurira ahari ogo mwana nshobitimanya ari acureti nkababariya nobunkuronda sente zikabura iwo wanje nimanya tohinduka mbwe nimwatari ogunkundoha nama baby nimpamya nokimanya nkundo kwagira yagumaho tindinduka ebigezo nobubirija ahizina ye nihunditikinga I'm on my way ndimuninyiza I'm on my way ndimuninyiza bebe I'm on my way ndimuninyiza highway I'm on my way ndimuninyiza biti wochikoroti we kushanga ngunore mwakarichureta byone bye barambireba ansa enyole kaleita hai mama nyowe kundone nshobera ye mwinkorenta nkakusigira umutima nimanya ngo kaguwika icyo wanje nimpamiza kuzima nabaho mweji wori omushomesa akanodi nayo byoniwe byokora binshemeza ori peni ndi fayiro ndi muninyiza I'm on my way ndi muninyiza bebe I'm on my way ndi muninyiza highway I'm on my way ndi muninyiza hi highway rekankundi wewenkai ejirukundo yawe tiyo mshakano ni nuri nuri highway rekankundi wewenkai ejirukundo yawe tiyo mshakano ni nuri nuri banza noheza nkorenta yerahihi wompedozi osangira nguno mpaleita niwo bine bimpe byonna iye ari nkakashana abagenzi abagenda bareba yamawe omunkumi n'atoora n'ogumulekye muteha kapande enkeyeye n'omusinge endirimbo zoona zisholonzya obutagasikiwa kibula ntitira ebirungo bikanugiwe kyentura n'omanya rukundo n'encunya ogw'omwana ekyakunkora.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda.
Welcome to Good Morning Uganda, your go-to morning show to kickstart your day with all the latest updates.
Let's dive deep into issues that matter most to you. In a world of stories waiting to be told, the headlines are your guide. Navigate the currents of news and knowledge with our daily updates of newspapers. Stay informed, stay empowered.
From the roar of the crowd to the thunder of victory, witness the drama unfold with our sports updates. Whether on the field or in the stands, join us as we celebrate the spirit of champions.
Rise with Good Morning Uganda, weekdays from 6:30 a.m.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11